Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Well, seeing as I did grow up with the card game, the Yu-Gi-Oh! And after the TV series went on for a long ass time, I thought, and I had recently gotten a comment that I left a comment on the Nostalgia Critics Biodome movie review. I haven't finished watching it, but I'll finish watching it after this. I had gotten a comment from a person by the name of Hunter Johnson, and this dude says, I asked the critic to review the movie Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Times, and I even said, please, and Hunter Johnson says, or he should review the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. And I said, I could review it right now if you want me to. And he says, give it a shot. And yes, I have my chat popped up. Just for this. Hold up, I gotta go to editing and get the chat popped up. Give me a sec, guys, and then I will review the movie. The chat has popped up. So let's begin the movie review. Okay. We see a flashback of basically from Yugi becoming an amateur that beat Kaiba all the way to the Battle City Finals, where he beat Merrick Ishtar in the Battle City tournament. However, some people in saying that they could beat Yugi, actually his broadcast of him beating Merrick was worldwide. Everyone was grabbing their decks and basically saying if they could take down Yugi Moto. With the guy holding all three Egyptian god cards, it's basically impossible to take down the King of Games. But people were nevertheless trying to take him down, claim his crown as the King of Games, and here's something funny. They even bet their own decks to get the Egyptian god cards. People were relentless. There were duelists everywhere trying to get their hands on the god cards, saying they'll become the next King of Games. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Yeah, basically this entire movie is based off the card game. And where basically it's taking place almost like right after the they even show I think they show the part where Yugi uses the god cards and the Millennium Puzzle to learn more about the Pharaoh's ancient past. No, wait. But then somehow some archaeologist finds this ancient sorcerer called Anubis' tomb. And what do you know? Anubis breaks out, comes after the pharaoh saying that his skin shall be eaten for 5,000 years. The reason why it's taking me so long to review this video is because I had to wait to get a right camera. Oh yeah, my Egyptian god card should be showing up anytime now. And my Bakugan should be shipped anytime now. Now let's get back onto the review. Basically, Anubis' pyramid of light that almost resembles the Millennium Puzzle shows up in the museum in the ancient Egyptian artifact. Have we not seen this plot 1,000 times over? That the bad guy wants to take down the good guy, but somehow the good guy manages to come back up from the brink of loss or death. Basically, Kaiba goes to see Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters, to see if there's any way the Egyptian god cards can be beat. There is one card, but Pegasus never made the second card. The second card is the Pyramid of Light trap card. And yes, if you have seen this movie in theaters, you should have gotten your hands on Andro Sphinx, Sphinx Telea, Vidian the Great Sphinx, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, or the Pyramid of Light trap card. Those are 5 cards you could have got out of seeing this movie in theaters, and they were only exclusive in theaters. They were not available on DVD. They're not available nowhere else. They're literally exclusive to it being in theaters. And I was fortunate enough to go see it a shit ton of times just to get the cards. But like a dumbass, I kept trading the Blue Eyes Shining because it was overpowering me. I'm actually matured and I can control my power for power. So anyway, Pegasus says, "Hey, Kaiba boy, what's up? Long time no see." And Kaiba got to Pegasus' place with the help of the Blue Eyes White Jet. I mean, I've never ever seen someone so obsessed with the Blue Eyes White Dragon like Seto Kaiba. I have never ever seen anyone that obsessed over one card. Kaiba, you got some fucking issues that you need to see in therapy. Take a break off dueling. Let the Blue Eyes White Dragons have a nap. Leave them alone for a while. Don't bet everything on the Blue Eyes. If I'm not mistaken, that your 3 Blue Eyes in your first duel with Yugi and in the Battle City tournament with Yugi, were they not all lost? The only reason you beat Yugi in the Duelist Kingdom to fight Pegasus is because you had the fusion monster out. Yeah, there's actually a way to decrease the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's attack points without a trap card. It's called polymerization with Mammoth Graveyard. It rots the monster from the inside out. Basically, it takes 1,200 attack points away from the monster. Since an undead monster can't properly fuse with an undead monster can't properly fuse with a dead monster. So basically, there's gotta be some consequence. I bet nobody else on YouTube has reviewed this movie because they're afraid of copyright claim, and I agree. But damn, today I saw his copyright claim BS about Star Wars: The Last Jedi. The trailer reaction. I mean, Joe went out. I mean, he actually decided to file a dispute. Thank God, Joe. You gotta just not do it for every other video that is copyright claimed. On the other hand, tried to stay away from copyright claimed videos. Because I know that I will have to file a dispute, wait 30 days, or just take the entire video down and act like it never happened and keep my mouth shut. See, I had over 10. I had filed a dispute for one video earlier before I decided to delete every single copyright noticed video on my channel. Yeah, that's why I have a clean slate, because I deleted every copyright notice video on my channel. And that's what's holding me back on the numbers on my videos. If you guys want me to keep them as they are, go around ahead and tell me down in the comments below. Say, keep your numbers the way they are. But guys, seriously, if you guys want me to do that, go around ahead. Tell me now, because I'm at 75 videos on the second playlist. I'm not even touching the third playlist. I'm going to wait for you guys' opinion whether to not keep my... Actually, you know what? Don't even bother, because I'm going to do it anyway. So anyway, back to the story. Yugi and Tei go to see the ancient Egyptian thing, and they see the thing that looks like a lot like the Millennium Puzzle, the Pyramid of Light. Oh yeah, we skipped all that. Here we are. Kaiba challenges Pegasus for a duel for the card that can beat the Egyptian god cards. Because Pegasus was really the developer and creator of the game, so he would have every powerful card at his disposal. I'm surprised he let the 3 blue-eyes white... I'm surprised he let the 3 Egyptian god cards out of his grasp. Oh yeah, because I heard in a video that I saw in an episode where basically the god cards were overwhelmed and destroyed Pegasus if he did not get rid of them. Whoopsie Pegasus, you didn't think that the gods would be motherfucking angry. So anyway, Kaiba is willing to put his 3 precious blue-eyes white dragons on the line for this one card. I would never do something that stupid. I did in the past. I learned my mistake. It did cost me my blue-eyes shining at one point, but then I said, hey, fuck it, I'm never gonna do this shit again. So Anubis somehow sneaks behind Yugi, and it shows him visions that he will lose. And then somehow Anubis has a dog head? What? Let's see, yeah? Okay, so Mokuba comes by to get Yugi and tells him that at the Battle Dome. Kaiba will not rest until he is declared King of Games along with the 3 God cards. I swear to God, Kaiba, you are a powerhouse. I like that about you. But you need to let it go. Just because you're second best doesn't mean you are not the strongest. You have come close to actually being Yugi so many times in the past. Let it go, dude. And basically, Yugi, foolishly enough, accepts Kaiba's challenge and is ordered to bring the Egyptian god cards. I swear to God, Kaiba. You know what? Stop. Anyway. Okay, after Kaiba played Familiar Knight and then played Rare Metal Dragon after it was destroyed by Queen's Knight by Yugi, Yugi played King's Knight and then allowed Jack's Knight to become out. And then, after Kaiba puts down 2 trap cards, Yugi drew Slifer the Sky Dragon on his second draw. How dumb luck is that? You would have to be fucking pretty lucky to draw one of the 3 Egyptian god cards on your second draw. Wow, that was really lucky, Yugi. And then Kaiba played a trap where you had to summon the other two, thanks to Slifer being on the field. So Yugi just did that. Played Obelisk the Tormentor and the Winged Dragon of Ra. Basically, had a simulator test to see like adding the Blue Eyes Shining and the Pyramid of Light trap card. And the computer said that Yugi would be destroyed. Well, the computer was right, but he didn't count on Anubis showing up. Anubis would never have shown up. Anubis showed up, and that was nowhere, out of nowhere, but in the card. After Pegasus lost the duel to Kaiba with XYZ Dragon Cannon. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, Kaiba played Pyramid of Light. So, the Egyptian god cards were wiped out, and they were Yugi's ace in the hole. That's gone. So somehow, they ended up in another shadow game. Yugi has faced this so much, but this shadow game, you lose your life essence. You slowly start to lose your life energy in this game because of the Pyramid of Light trap card that Kaiba foolishly got. If I had known that Ancient Force would have made that card, I would have said, fuck this card. Rip it right up in front of the creature. Saying, you don't control me. But Kaiba in this particular movie, they showed the name of the card and the full effects of the cards in this game. That's something the TV show never did, was show the name of the card and the full effect. The characters had to say out the effect the entire duel. Every card effect was told in the show. But here in the movie, they were shown flat on the card. Okay, I'm using Barrel Dragon for example. It says here, toss a coin 3 times. If 2 out of 3 results are heads, destroy 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. This effect can only be used once per turn during your main phase. Like this. It was like this the entire movie. Cards were shown, the name, the star, the attribute, the effect. Everything was like that the entire movie. But I'm not critiquing the movie about that. I'm critiquing the movie about how it's going to ancient Egypt. But that's how the show started, and that's how it was going. Let's say. Oh yeah, Yugi started to lose majorly, but when Kaiba had summoned his Blue Eyes White Dragons and then Blue Eyes Ultimate, Kaiba went and sacrificed the Blue Eyes Ultimate, who had the highest attack points, for a shiny version of Blue Eyes White Dragon, all metal, shiny. It had the same exact attack points for each Blue Eyes, but this monster's effect was that it gained 300 attack points per each dragon in the graveyard, like my Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Each dragon. And then it cocked up to a grand total of 4,500. The same attack power as a Blue Eyes Ultimate. But the defense points never rose. Because that would have been a solid 3,500 for defense and 4,500 attack if the monster was created after that. Like that. But wait a minute. If it was published for 4,500 attack, for each dragon in your graveyard, you would have gained 300, and Kaiba had like, I think 5. Yeah, it would have been 6,000 attack points. Nowhere near. No card in Yugi's deck would have been able to stop that creature. But then Anubis started to take control of the duel, manipulating Kaiba. And Kaiba kept saying in the past, I shall never be manipulated. Dude, you were being manipulated as soon as you played that goddamn Pyramid of Light trap card, you fucker. Yeah, you heard me, Kaiba. You feel like a doofus, don't you? Good. Next time, listen to Yugi when he gives you a warning. Don't just say, oh, I'm going to do whatever I want. I said to Kaiba, oh, I'm a big bad boy. I'm a big bad corporate man. That's the one critique I have about this movie, that Kaiba will not stop until he is crowned King of Games. And he keeps denying the Millennium items and magic when it's done right in front of his fucking eyes. He's denied it in the past in the TV show. He's denied it even in the movie. So, Yugi Moto plays Monster Reborn, after Kaiba tried sacrificing Blue Eye's ultimate to get rid of the Pyramid of Light trap because he had a plan to bring back the Egyptian god cards under his control, but the Pyramid of Light card was never destroyed. So then Yugi tries after little Yugi tosses the dagger of fate at the stone Pyramid of Light after the eye cracked and burst into sparks. Yami played Monster Reborn to bring back Blue Eye Shiny, and then that's what Kaiba did. But somehow this time it worked. The card was destroyed. Now the Egyptian god cards can be played again. And Yugi said, combine your power! No, Obelisk did not eat Ra and Cypher. They all became body parts for Obelisk. And in the simulations that Kaiba had, Obelisk increased his attack points by devouring Ra and Cypher's attack points, which gave Obelisk infinity attack points. And we all know infinity means no limit. So basically, Anubis was a big, fat waste of time. But it was fun to see this movie on the big screen for the first time. Hell, when I first opened my pack and saw that it had contained the Blue Eye Shiny, I said, yeah, I'm never getting rid of this card. And years later, I do. And years later, I regret that move. I regret giving up the Blue Eye Shiny card because people kept saying, oh, you're not. You are too much of a powerhouse. I try to prove them wrong, but then they're right. So this was basically a requested review by who? By Hunter Justice or Hunter Johnson. Basically told me if I wanted to review this movie, I had. Anyway, Yugi and Yami beat Diddy and the Great Sphinx, but Anubis comes back saying that he will not stop. Saying he will not stop. He's saying he will not stop, and basically that he will do no matter what to kill the Pharaoh. And then Kaiba tosses the Blue Eye Shiny Dragon card at Yugi, saying that that's the one card that can beat him. And he said, if the monsters are real, so are all their power, including this dragon's ability to destroy any monster. Shining Nova attack! Wow. What a great way to end the movie with an explosion and seeing the Millennium Puzzle glow. The bad thing is there's never going to be a sequel. That was until Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Times came out, where basically after, it was almost like the original movie never happened. So if you guys like this review, I give this movie a 8 out of 10. If you are a diehard Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you should see this movie with love and compassion. But if you are a non-card gamer like most people I know, and you just don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, I say stay far away from this. But if you do like action, drama, this movie is for you. But you have to be a fan like I am and love the card game. I know some other people out there that actually do know this card game, but they've switched to Vanguard, the card game. I said I've stuck with Yu-Gi-Oh! This long, I'm never giving it up because Vanguard is almost different to Yu-Gi-Oh! I've had my friend Caitlin say that it's similar and Vanguard is similar and easier to understand. No, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. I remember in the old days you could play high-powered monsters no matter what, like Barrel Dragon in attack mode. But now these days you got sacrifice and tribute summon. No. I try to tell people I like playing by the old rules, where you have to sacrifice or just flat out play the monsters you draw. But you had the fusion summon, like, say I had Blowback Dragon in my hand and I played Polymerization. Then I would actually bring out Gatling Dragon. And I know, and Konami is the company that made the cards, see? But Yugi wins still keeps the Egyptian God cards. Kaiba wants another rematch, but after his arm heals. And Anubis is beaten once again. And the Dual Dome is destroyed. They had to rebuild it, thanks to Anubis. If you love Yu-Gi-Oh, I recommend you see the TV show before you just go jumping into the movie and Bonds Beyond Times, because you will not know anything if you just jump into the two movies that spawn from this TV show. You have to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City. Actually, you should watch the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then kind of jump into the movie. Then you jump into GX and then 5Ds, and then you go straight for Bonds Beyond Time. That's how I recommend you guys learn this. Go for the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch them all. Then jump into the movie. Then jump into GX, 5Ds, and then Bonds Beyond Time. Now, if you will excuse me, I got a duel to win.